My very popular True Cost of Ownership series continues. This is where I take a closer look at a vehicle's depreciation over a 5 to 10 year period, resale value, financing and insurance costs on a car, maintenance and repair costs, as well as fuel over a 5-year period. By the way, if you have a vehicle that you want me to do a video on, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll add it to my growing list of videos. All right, let's begin.
You asked for it, here it is. A Ford F-150 will depreciate 39% after 5 years and have a 5-year resale value of $26,500. F-150 pickup has been the best-selling vehicle since the beginning of time. Adam and Eve were driving an F-150. One thing that keeps them going is that they hold their value very well, and they are a good investment. From a vehicle perspective, the F-150 ranks in the top 10 models in years 3 and 5, but trails the Silverado as more time goes by. However, the results are so close that the choice between Ford and Chevy should be based upon other factors and not just value retention. Half-ton pickup trucks hold their value extremely well, and the F-150 is no exception. Check out this chart here, which shows the expected depreciation on an F-150 for the next 10 years. These results are for vehicles in good condition, averaging 12,000 miles per year, also assuming a selling price of about $43,500 when new. So buying new versus used. If you purchase a used F-150 that's 2 years old, you could save over $9,000 compared to buying new and still have a relatively new model with plenty of useful life remaining. If you plan on keeping the vehicle for 3 years, then your total cost of depreciation would be $7,700. Insurance now, the average cost to insure a F-150 is around $1,600 a year, adds up to just over $8,000 after 5 years of ownership. Unlike depreciation though, this expense can often be lower by shopping around for lower insurance premiums. This chart shows the breakdown on the best model years to buy an F-150, and the 2020 is the top pick based on overall best model year value. With it, you would only pay, on average, 87% of the price as new, with 92% of the vehicle's useful life remaining. The 2019 and 2021 model years are also pretty attractive and provide a really good value based on a lot of different factors, including its price as new, current price, maintenance costs, and remaining years of overall predictable expenses. Speaking of maintenance, repair costs for an F-150 over 5 years or after 5 years will be around $2,700, and these are for scheduled maintenance costs, normal wear and tear items that have to be replaced, and expected repairs, excluding any free warranty work that's performed. If you plan on financing an F-150, if you went with a 72-month loan, APR of 4.75%, and you put 20% down, it'll cost $5,000 approximately after 5 years to finance a new one. The fuel economy on average, 20 miles per gallon, which works out to around $9,300 in fuel after 5 years, assuming you drive 12,000 miles per year, 55% in the city, 45% on the highway. This works out to about $1,800 a year in gas, estimates based on recently collected national averages for fuel prices. Just last year, the F-150 was fully redesigned. The most notable change was the addition of the 3.5-liter turbocharged V6 hybrid setup that's available across the lineup. There's also an available 12-inch infotainment touchscreen, fully reclinable front seats, a tailgate that doubles as a workspace, and an onboard generator. F-150, best-selling full-size truck in the country thanks to a wide range of trims, multiple engine options, and the highest tow rating of any mid-size pickup truck. Add in plenty of standard safety features and a comprehensive infotainment system, and it's easy to see why this truck has such a huge appeal across the country.
If you're looking for a good deal on this vehicle or any vehicle for that matter in your area, check out quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free search engine. You'll get the best deals from qualified dealers in your zip code. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. Here is your ever-shrinking list of manual transmissions available in America for 2022. It gets smaller every year. These are trucks, cars, and crossovers. Let's begin. BMW M3 and M4, Cadillac CT4 and 5V Blackwing, the Camaro and Spark are on there, the Challenger, Ford Mustang, as well as the Bronco. Got a couple of Civics on here, an SI and hatchback, the Veloster N, Elantra N from Hyundai. The Gladiator has a stick, so does the Wrangler, of course. The Kia Forte GT manual, Mini Cooper hardtop and convertible, the Mitsubishi Mirage, as if you'd buy one. There's also the Mirage G4, again, if you're desperate. Nissan Z, Versa, the Porsche 718, 911, a couple of Subarus on here, love that. BRZ, Crosstrek, Impreza, WRX, a couple of Toyotas as well, the Corolla and hatchback, and Tacoma. So Corolla and Corolla hatchback and Tacoma. And then Volkswagen offers the Golf GTI, and the Jetta. That is your list, the only list in America where you'll find vehicles available with a manual transmission. So hang on to it if you have one, because you won't find many more as each year the list gets smaller and smaller. So these are the top 5 most expensive car parts and problems to repair on your vehicle. Number 5, suspension problems. Your suspension system includes your tires, springs, and shock absorbers. It's designed to help you provide a smooth and safe ride on the road. If your suspension does go out, driving could become a safety hazard. Additionally, broken suspension could easily damage other parts of your cars. Suspension repair costs often come in around $1,500 or more. In some cases, you may only need to replace some small parts of the suspension, which could cost between $200 and $500. For more serious problems, you could easily see a price tag in the thousands. Number 4, airbag replacement. This can be a major financial hit since most car crashes require additional repair work outside of just replacing the airbags. For most cars, the airbag replacement cost is around $1,000 per airbag. If multiple airbags go off, that number could go up pretty fast. Number 3, transmission failure. The transmission transmits power from your engine to your drive shaft, making it a vital component in your vehicle. If it goes out, your car can't drive. Unfortunately, this important component comes with a hefty cost, as they all do. Transmission repair costs generally come in around $1,000. However, in some cases, you need to replace the transmission. Transmission repair costs generally come in at around $1,000. However, in some cases, you'll need to replace the transmission altogether. That's far more expensive. Expect to pay anywhere from $1,500 to $6,000 for a new transmission. Number 2, a dead hybrid battery. I hope this doesn't happen to me since I have a Tesla Model 3. Hybrids are good for lowering your overall gas mileage and carbon footprint, making them a great choice for the eco-conscious. However, these cars typically run on a special battery on top of the standard small 12-volt. If a hybrid battery goes out, you have an expensive problem on your hands. Most hybrid batteries are expected to last between 8 and 10 years. A new hybrid battery costs upwards of $6,000. And by far, the number 1 most expensive thing is engine failure. It is by far the most important component of your car. If it goes out, you may as well not even have a car. That's why engine maintenance is so important. A well-maintained engine can last you close to 200,000 miles. However, if something does go wrong or you fail to take care of it, we all do that every once in a while, it will cost you an arm and a leg. A new engine will cost you between $4,000 and $8,000 on average. This kind of cost may force you to decide whether you're still interested in keeping that car or whether it's time to junk it altogether. As a good follow-up here, when is a good time to sell your damaged vehicle if it gets to that point? Well, a good rule of thumb on when to sell, if the cost of repairing your car is 50% or more of your car's value, it might be time to put it on the market. Of course, you have to factor in other considerations as well, including how long will it take to repair your vehicle, how long can I go without a vehicle, and will I have to pay for a rental while I wait? If you happen to be in the market for a new vehicle, car or truck or SUV, and you want to get the best deals and quotes in your zip code, check out quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free shopping tool. You type in the make, model, and your zip code, and qualified dealers will pop up on the right side of your screen. Just choose which ones you want to work with, and then you are on your way to getting a great quote in your area. If you don't find what you're looking for, if dealers don't pop up, just expand your zip code. It's a free service at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.